Magandang hapon sa lahat ng kabataan ngayon and welcome to another edition of Voice of the Youth TV or VOTY TV. Boses ng kabataan para sa kabataan. It's August the 4th and coincidentally, it's also the 4th episode of our lovely TV show. I'm still your host, Mark Aragona, and with me today are my very beautiful co-hosts. That's why I'm the luckiest guy in this entire studio, Frances and Angel.
Wow, thank you so much for that lovely and wonderful intro, Mark.
You're
And of
welcome.
course, this is Angel. And today is another special day here on VOTY TV as we are about to meet more talented and inspiring young people who are making their mark in their own fields. Diba, Frances?
Yes, that's right, Angel. So we were very thrilled to talk to a very young ramp and commercial model, Mr. Allison Andres, as you saw a while ago. And the girls should watch out for him because he's on his way up. Aside from that, we will continue to guide you on your career path with our resident life coach, Mr. Lloyd Luna, also a hottie. So there are more surprises ahead. Stay tuned.
Okay, so let's start up the show with our current guest artists for today. For our next segment, Voice of the Week. Angel?
All right, thank you so much, Mark. This is Angel, your host here on VOTY TV for Voice of the Week segment. It's another edition, of course. And you know what? It seems normal kapag naririnig natin yung mga boses ng iba't ibang tao kung saan-saan. At normal din na ginagamit natin ito araw-araw, 24/7. Pero alam nyo ba that your voice can also turn you into a legend? Yes. Siyempre, kapag marami nang nakakarinig sa boses mo, talagang makikilala nila kayo. And for today's show, nako, meron po tayong makikilala na namang dalawa sa mga sikat na voice artists dito sa Pinas. Yung isa nga sa kanila ay tinatawag na supremo ng dubbing industry. At yung isa naman, nako, siyempre, talagang nag-uumpisa na siya na makilala sa dubbing industry. At ngayon, nako, makikilala natin sila at syempre naririnig din natin yung mga magaganda nilang boses sa mga dub na animes. Kasama na rin yung mga live dramas. Kaya wag na natin patagalin ang lahat. Aking pong pinakikilala ang ating guest ngayon, Mr. Alex Agawili, and of course, Ms. Sherwin Revester. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, and actually my first question, this goes out to the two of you. How did you begin your career as voice artist? I mean, can you say that this has been your dream or your ambition? I guess, Sir
Actually,
Alex.
hindi naman eh. I started in theater.
Okay.
I was an actor for how many years? And one of our show in CCP, watched by, it was shown in 1994. Danny Mandia was one of the audience. And after the show, immediately, nagpunta siya sa backstage and he invited me to audition for one of the anime. Actually, it was Remy.
Wow.
It was October 10. He invited me to visit the studio and audition for a part. And, sa awa ng Diyos, o sa swerte siguro, I grabbed the part.
Wow.
Maliit lang naman. And then, yun yung naging baptismal ko for anime dubbing.
To enter the dubbing industry?
Yeah.
Wow. And how about you?
Para sa
Can I call
akin.
you Ate
Sheng.
Sheng, okay.
Okay. Bali sa akin, memorable siya because I myself is an anime fanatic.
Wow.
So, ang dami kong sinusubaybayan sa television ng mga animation.
Okay.
And then, meron kasing isang title na nahook talaga ako. And then one time, napanood ko siya sa isang station and then tumawag ako sa station na yon. Nag-request lang ako. It's just like yung fan na nag-request ng something para sa favorite niya. So, parang ganun nangyari. And then, ang sabi ko, gusto ko po mapanood yung proseso ng dubbing, kung paano
So,
ginagawa.
Nung nanood ka, parang mas gusto mo pa siyang itry?
Actually, wala sa isip ko talaga na gusto ko siyang itry. Gusto ko lang siyang mapanood. And then, nung nandun na ako, siguro opportunity nga na yung mismong mga tao doon sa studio ang nag-offer sa akin, bakit hindi ko raw itry. And then, I grabbed the opportunity, di
Of
ba?
course,
Why
it's
not?
there. Why
Oo.
not? Why not grab the opportunity?
So, doon nag-start ang, masasabi ko bang career as pagiging
voice artist.
Oh, yeah. That's
Okay.
it.
And Sir Alex, you've mentioned that you are a stage actor. Are you still a
Yeah.
stage actor?
Actually, yun.
Yes.
Hanggang ngayon.
So, do you think that your experience as a stage actor helped you in this craft? Nakatulong ba to?
Yeah, siguro malaki. Yung pag-build up ng confidence siguro.
Okay.
Kung wala ako noon as an actor, baka dala ko yung kaba nung unang araw na pinag-try ako for a voice-over, baka dala ko yon kung hindi ako naging
Siguro,
actor. Or kung walang nakapagpalakas sa akin ng loob siguro.
Yung tono ng boses,
Yeah, yung
kung paano-
tono, yung delivery.
Delivery.
And
Siyempre
I think that's
sa
it, oo.
stage acting, di ba? Merong ganyan eh. Meron
Oo,
kayong
medyo hiwalay lang talaga
training.
yung tono ko nun because iba yung tono ng theater sa tono ng
Paano
the
yung
use of
pagkakaiba
anime.
nila sa stage?
In a way kasi sa theater, it's like more normal eh. No? Depende rin sa play. Like kung classical plays, like you have Midsummer Night's Dream or mga Noli Me Tangere, El Fili. Iba yung delivery mo as an actor. Iba rin
okay.
yung delivery mo pagdating sa anime dubbing because ang unang i-analyze mo, magugustuhan ba especially ng bata, which is your market, yung
Yes.
boses na gagamitin mo or yung atake na gagamitin mo. You have to consider a lot of things.
Okay, to Sheng,
Yes.
what are the challenges that you face as a voice artist? Siyempre may mga challenges yan. Ah.
Yes, of course. Kasi nung nag-start ako talagang as in novice or talagang wala akong kaalam-alam.
Okay.
And then, they advised me na mag-observe. So, pag may time ako, at that time kasi student pa lang ako sa college. So,
Wow.
parang naging part-time job ko siya.
Hindi ba siya mahirap i-juggle yung schedule mo?
Actually,
Di ba pag dubber ka, talagang bibigyan mo ng oras yan.
Totoo yun, totoo yun. Bali, that time kasi, nagkataon na siguro sinuwerte lang na kapag may vacant day ako sa school, yun yung nabibigay na schedule naman sa dubbing para sa akin. Nagkataon
I
lang
see.
talaga. So, mahirap siguro kapag nagkataong sabay yung academics talaga yung isang araw lang.
Okay.
Tapos, siguro, yun nga, minamanage ko lang yung yung schedule. Yung
Alright.
correct management. Ganun.
Bilang mga veterano sa industriya, what does it take to become a good voice artist? Meron ba kayong mga ceremonias na ginagawa? Umiinom ba kayo ng mga kung ano-ano dyan para gumanda
Meron
pa
ba?
yung boses nyo?
Hindi ko alam,
Diba-
no?
Di ba
Wala.
pag 8 hours straight or 24 hours straight, di ba? Parang nakaka-strain yan ng boses.
Siguro yung simpleng pag-aalaga sa boses na lang. Like, yung mga kwentuhan na sobra, yung mga tawanan na sobra, kung hindi ka pa
Sigaw,
natitake
sigaw.
dapat you should save your voice. Parang,
Okay.
kasi yung voice dubbing o yung dubbing mismo, I don't consider it as parang career eh, dapat craft yung mo sa kanya eh. So that, ang treatment po sa kanya,
Parang you don't see it as a job.
oo eh,
Parang
like
just
theater.
enjoy it.
Oo, like theater. You enjoy theater because, I like theater because I
You
enjoy
love-
theater.
Yeah, you love
I
to
love
do it.
acting, yeah. And I enjoy doing it.
Yes.
Just like dubbing. No, dubbing is like acting, no? Umaarte ka eh. So in some ways, dapat seryoso ka, like kung paano mo i-manage yung boses mo, kung kailan ka dapat magkwento, kung kailan ka
Okay.
dapat magwala, na para hindi kagad na-strain yung boses mo, para hindi siya napapagod.
Do you think voice acting, do you want to add some more?
Actually, lahat ng sinabi ni Sir Alex is tama.
Tama.
Actually, wag mo lang abusuhin yung boses mo when you know.
Paano kung masakit na talaga yung boses nyo and kailangan yung mag-dub na? Kailangan yung i-dub yung isang Korean novela or yung anime. Ano yung ginagawa nyo?
Hindi pa naman nangyari sa akin yon. Except for siguro yung isang sakit na hindi naiiwasan sa mga
Okay.
dubber, yung sipon.
Ah,
Kasi,
kasi
pag
sa
may
puyat.
Yeah, naisa lang dating mo eh.
Yeah.
At kung yung character mo, binitawan mo from the very beginning na bata, medyo magninipis ka, pag sinipon ka, mangungungo ka, and
Naku,
it
paano
doesn't
kung ganun ang
sounds
nangyari?
good talaga.
Di ba? Di ba
Um,
halata siya?
Halata, depende dun sa material. Like, kung i-airy na siya, at hindi ka talaga mo kaya, papadab sa iba.
Oh.
Titimbrehan yung ibang dubber na katimbre mo para siya. Well, kung hindi naman, kung malayo pa, kung sa isang taon pa ipapalabas yan,
Okay.
dyan yun muna.
Wag muna.
Oo, tsaka
Okay.
na ako magdadab pag magaling na ako.
How about Sheng?
Well, as for me, nangyari na rin sa akin yan yung medyo may ano ko, sipon, ganyan, tapos nangungong ako. Kapag mga ganong mga moments, okay lang, tinutuloy ko yung dubbing. At depende na rin sa dubbing director. But
Okay.
one time, may nangyari na talagang paus ako. Talagang
Naku.
wala akong mailabas na boses.
Ang hirap.
O kundi naman, meron nga ang laki-laki naman. Hindi yun yung ginagamit kong voice for the character.
Okay.
So, wala talagang choice. Kailangan nila maghanap ng replacement for that, ano lang naman, certain
that
episodes, gano'n, or
Okay,
episode.
here's the challenge to the two of you. Can you give us any voice acting samples? Voice acting samples.
Oh, Sheng,
Ladies first.
Ah,
Kahit ano.
okay lang
Sample
sa'yo.
lang.
Ano ba magsagutan kami,
Oo,
or-
para,
Sige,
ano
sagutan
kaya?
kayo para mas maganda.
Ikaw?
Siguro I would choose, ano na lang siguro, I'm a young boy. Young
Okay,
boy. Tapos
sige.
ako yung, let's say, nasa...
A young boy.
Young boy.
Sige.
Tapos,
And a young girl.
Younger boy. Hindi, the father, or dapat may character. Like,
sige.
ilagay natin sa era siguro ng, like, era ng Inuyasha, or era ng Samurai X or something. Basta
Okay.
anime.
Okay.
Young boy, I'll be playing an old man.
Mhm.
Oh, sige.
I'm a young boy.
Kunyari, si Kenshin na.
Tay, matagal ko na hindi nakikita si Kenshin. May balita ho ba kayo sa kanya?
Ay, marami ng kwentong tungkol kay Kenshin na napabalita. Subalit hanggang ngayon ay tinatalot pa rin ng aking puso kung nasan talaga siya. Hayaan mo, Apo, gagawa tayo ng paraan. Hagilapin natin si Kenshin para maturuan ka ng samurai.
Sige po, gustong-gusto ko pong matuto ng samurai galing sa kanya.
Oh,
Ang
pero-
galing-galing po niya eh.
Bago matuto si Kenshin ng samurai, ako muna nagturo sa kanya noon.
Talaga ho?
Oo naman. Lahat ng puno dito sa atin, tingnan mo, bagsak lahat. Dahil sa
Nakakatuwa
samurai ko
naman.
yan.
Wow, thank you, thank you. Ang galing-galing talaga. And of course, for our finale, syempre, naku, ang galing-galing nyo talaga. Hindi, wala akong masabi. Pero for our finale, because we're limited with our time, can you give some advice to our young viewers out there? Syempre, di ba, merong gustong maging dubbers dyan. So, ano yung mabibigay nyong advice sa kanila?
Ako simple lang. Ngayon, medyo palasak yung dubbing eh. Medyo sikat siya eh. Medyo,
Yes.
siguro na yung trend nung ano, no. Wag nating i-consider yung dubbing as racket lang. Wag. Kami sa industriya, sa community ng dubbing, kino-consider namin na craft nga yung ano. So pinag-aaralan, nag-aaral ka, inahasa mo yung boses mo.
True.
Nagbibigay ka ng workshop, nagbibigay ka ng learning sa iba. So, ibig sabihin, hindi naman siya biruan.
Oo, dapat lang.
So, kasing iba, pag sinabing dubbing, punta tayong channel 2, may dubbing, dong racket tayo. So,
So,
racket tayo sa
parang
channel.
pera lang yung
Oo, basta
habol.
pera-pera lang.
So, dapat hindi ganun.
Yeah, dapat, hindi ganon. Hindi ganon. Parang, para sa'yo, kung para tumagal ka sa industriya or sa community ng dubbing, dapat i-consider mo siya as a serious thing. It's a craft. Mag-aral ka, matuto ka, at magbigay ka.
Okay. And Sheng?
Isa siguro mapapayo ko yung maging open-minded. Actually, kahit na, para sa akin, kahit matagal na ako sa dubbing, may mga bagay pa rin akong hindi nalalaman or gusto ko pang malaman. So, gusto ko pang i-improve yung yung skills ko, 'di ba? So, dapat open tayo sa ganun. Hindi dahil matagal ka na or hindi dahil marami ka nang nakuwang characters
tama.
na popular sa mga televiewers, alam mo yun, yung may mga tao na limitado yung isip nila. Na kasi ganun na, nandun na sila ganun. So, dapat maging very, very down-to-earth person lang kayo.
Wow. Thank you so much. You know what?
Salamat.
We really appreciate you having in our show, of course, Mr. Alex Kawili and Ms. Sherwin Reveter. So thank you so much.
Revestier.
Thank you so much.
Maraming
And
salamat.
Thank you.
of course, there you have it. I know you've learned a lot from our guests today, and especially today's episode. And I suggest to all young people out there, to all, especially the youth, just try to enhance, try to discover, try to improve whatever skills, whatever talents you have. So with that, thank you so much for joining the show. This has been Angel for Voice of the Week here on VOTI TV. We'll be right back.